I try not to start a lot of videos by doing tedious stuff like digging, and with that thought in mind, I'm just going to go ahead and stop. I think we've got enough to get moving, at least. There's going to be more of that that will be necessary, but whether we got to do that right now or leave it, you know, we can come back. My main concern right now is to make sure that we are at least taking steps, and I'm going to say fairly considerable steps. Oh, that reminds me, I got to check something towards upgrading our horde base, because I really think it's going to get just walloped here pretty soon. And that's just going to be a whole... That's what I was checking for. That's amazing that I remembered that, by the way. Yeah, there's just going to be a lot of stuff going on this next horde, potentially. And if not this one, then maybe the next one. And if not the next one, then the next one. And so on and so forth. Did I grab? I didn't, because that would have been helpful. That's fine. We got to go get this started anyway. You know, I've given it a little thought, and this is a really, really stupid idea. But I'm going to run with it because I've already kind of committed to it. We have a bunch of resources already in each of these. Not tons, but a fair amount, so... whatever. It's too late. Wow. That is super slow. That is really super slow. That is, I need some glasses slow. Holy moly. 25 minutes, basically, for 500 concrete. Dang. I need me some faster crafting. Holy crap, dude. There are a bunch of random things I wanted to mention, but at this rate, I don't think I'm going to get to any of them. Oh, run! You know you want to. Alright, let's grab some glasses, and theoretically we can make this speed up just a little bit. We got 2 spikes right there. I'm going to grab those flagstone blocks. I'm going to grab those rebar frames. I don't know if we need all of these things. I really and truly don't know, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to start grabbing all the resources that I think we are going to need, and just kind of get hacking away at stuff, because we gotta get moving here. I knew there were more spikes somewhere. It's like, dude, that's not all we have. Still got that drum magazine to use on something. I'm not inclined to use it on the turret, generally speaking, but it might not be a bad idea to use it on one of the turrets for the horde. Just because that would be another weapon that's going to have several rounds of firing before it gives up. I don't know, just a thought. Let's go ahead and turn these, put those on, rather, and then 22:37 is what we're looking at. There we go, we cut off a whole 2 minutes. I'll take that. I'm not going to argue with that point. Let's just go ahead and get a screamer zombie coming in, because why not? We'll turn that on. Did I not do that? I did not do that. Wow, that is really not much. Did the recipe get changed for that? 12. Yes, it did. It did not used to be 12. I'm fairly positive of that. What do we have going on in this guy? We're going to need some forged iron. I don't know how many we need, so I'm going to say that many. That'll be fine. We'll add some clay and other stuff to that at a later time. There we go. 52 of those guys. We're good to go. There are so many things I want to play with and just start breaking down to kind of experiment with stuff, but I really think we kind of need to focus on other things for the time being. So I'm just going to start filling these gaps with flagstone blocks. I know that eventually these fences are just going to come tumbling down, but I'm not overly concerned about that for the moment. I don't know, it's not a big deal on my to-do list right now. But filling gaps like this is fine, because we can eventually upgrade this stuff later. At some point, it will probably get to the point where we have more proper walls in place right here. At least I would hope/suspect that would be the case. These guys, some of these are damaged. I'll repair you, but I don't want to repair any of the fencing. You're just not worth the materials. Not in the slightest, because I'm assuming it's still forged iron. We've already done that. Great. Waiting on the concrete to be finalized, and then we can upgrade those if we really need to. So we'll just go ahead and upgrade all these guys. Plug in holes, plug in holes. For the most part, the horde does seem to be trying to come in over here, which is good. Do we have bars? We're going to need a few more bars. Crud. How many are we going to need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those guys, I think. Plus, this is going to take some metal to repair these. I'm not going to repair the ones that are just barely... Oh, I don't know. It's 200. I'm going to say 250 is not enough to require getting fixed. That's good enough. I think that's fine. These guys are all pretty good. I want to do some more stuff in here. So, basically, based on what I saw before, the zombies are trying to get through here, and unfortunately, because they're able to just climb up on each other and stuff and whatever's going on, some of them are jumping across here. They're jumping over. That's not a good thing. So part of me wants to kind of just do something really awkward and dumb and just put a big line of flagstone right across here. I mean, it doesn't look very good. It looks strange, quite frankly, but it does potentially give me another place to stand on that's a little easier to stand on and contend with the horde. I want to do something like this, too. I'm going to put blocks up like that. Just thinking about maybe blocking those corner pieces off a little more, because zombies will get over this way. I don't have any real doubts of that. That's just kind of what they do. I think we're going to need more flagstone and all that jazz, too, in addition to all the cement that we got to turn into mix, concrete mix. I mean, it keeps going and going. Let's see where we are with the cement mixer. 150, okay. And then where these guys are, we've got some iron in there. We're going to need, I don't know which bars they are, though. Crud. Sorry, Spikes. My bad. They are going to be centered bars. Nope, not what I meant to do. Oh, targeting and spikes. There we go. That's fine. At some point, these walls are going to have to be upgraded. That's just, I think, a reality of the situation. Wow, we can only do 2 of them. We need more metal. There's just no other way about it. We need more metal. I guess I can... I don't even know how to do this. We can stagger it. We could do arrow loops right here. That wouldn't necessarily be a terrible idea. Yeah, I know, I'm thirsty. I'm getting around to it. I'm thinking, okay, game? I'm thinking. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Obviously, we are going to need to drop more spikes down. Not going to worry about repairing the ladders. They don't seem to mess with those too much. These poor little guys here are going to need to be repaired. That's going to take more precious forged iron. Go ahead. That row's looking pretty good, so let's just start putting our spikes in place. And then we'll give them the old upgrade-a-rooney. And sure, we'll just keep looking that way. That's fine. That works for me. And it does seem like these get used, so we'll go ahead and make sure those are in place. And I'm going to wait for the moment before I put anything in place there. But I will start filling in the gaps over here again. I mean, these are pretty darn effective, but the reality is you can only get so many kills with them before they're gone. We can upgrade a handful of these guys, but not many. That's just about it. And I think that's it. We're done. We're done. Oh my goodness, we need so much metal right now. Are there any lampposts around? There are. I want to go try that out. y'all gave me an idea here. So I want to go see what this looks like. I'm not going to get rid of that one or that one. Well, maybe there aren't any other ones around. Huh. Well, that could be a problem. I know I might just have to start melting cars here at this rate just to get more springs and stuff to melt down. That's kind of an awful thought, but yeah, this isn't really worth anything. I'm not getting springs at this stage of car, just metal and pipes, although we do need the gas, so it's not without its merits. It's crazy how much fuel the mini bike goes through these days. It's really difficult for me to keep up on that without doing something like switching to harvesting shale, which maybe I should be doing anyway. I mean, that's why I've kind of done a little bit here and there, but not too much, just, you know, kind of when the opportunity arises. Sure, take all that junk. I'm just kind of wondering here now, are there any... I want to say there's a POI around somewhere that's in the middle of construction. If we could find that, then maybe there would be some of the resources I'm looking for. But the problem is, I don't know where any of those are that are under construction, so I guess we'll just settle for this random pile of bricks right here. Gotta say, these are my new best friend when it comes to concrete and cement mix and all that stuff. And yes, I just reversed those two things. It's fine. My brain's not entirely broken, just mostly. And we are going to harvest these guys. But I'm really looking for those metal. That's really kind of the end game for me right now, is I'm realizing we need the metals. We need the metals! Oh, look at that. I haven't even looked at these guys. Oh, and you have a bunch of gasoline in you, just out of curiosity. You're not really worth much. Oh, I didn't check you. You had a bunch of gasoline in you, too. Excellent. I will gladly take all the additional gasoline we can get. I don't even know what this is. That's a little, like, junk pile, I guess. Oh, my. I don't know what the good sources of metal are anymore. I used to have a handful of things I would kind of regularly use, but these days I'm not sure that they're viable anymore. We've been in this house, right? We've been in here? Sorry about that. I'm gonna just go ahead and move here if you don't mind. I don't know why the zombie would mind, but just saying. Pretty sure we have, because that box up there looked like it was open. You're looking a little hot under the collar there, sir. You might consider slowing down. Or not. Are you still chasing? I need stamina. Stop chasing. I'm trying to conserve ammunition and not shoot you. Okay. Go ahead and pick up the spear. Don't be afraid of it. I just wanted to... really? I just wanted to look one more time to see if there's anything upstairs or perhaps in the garage that could be used for just a quick burst of, I don't know, several thousand metal. That'd be great. Oh man, I totally whiffed on that. No stamina. Okay, you can stay down. Oh, maybe he dropped like 73 steel. That would be excellent. Okay. Oh, maybe you did too. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but we'll take it. Again, not what I was hoping for, but we will take it. Here, let's do this. Oh my gosh, this is painful. We're going to need engines and parts and stuff anyway. So there is at least some use to this, but man, I might just have to drop a couple thousand metal into the forge, which I was trying to avoid, but if that's what we need to do, then it's what we need to do. I saw a battery in there somewhere, and that's good. And again, all the fuel we can get, I'm happy about that. Let's go see if there's anything to break down in here. Gonna switch to that guy. And in fact, let's just do it this way. There is some cement mix in there, so what did we leave in here? Oh no, we didn't. We haven't been in here. My goodness. Well, alright. That's not bad. That's going to take forever to do this with the fire axe, but I'm feeling particularly lazy right now. Getting tired of switching tools constantly. I think in this case we can just run through here really quickly and just try to look for stuff to break down. And, fine. Maybe we'll find some decent stuff here. Trying to save a second. That's all it is. You're encumbered. You don't say. Okay, we'll take those guys, and then this would drop us into here. No? Is this it? This is the whole thing? There's nothing else in here because it's all under construction. There's nothing. Okay, good. Oh, come now. I know you know how to jump. We've done this before. Or even just use the beam that's right there. Okay. Das ist alles, I believe, unless there's something hidden up in here, which wouldn't surprise me if there is. Not going to worry about it, though. Let's get out of here. It did not kind of go the way I wanted it to. When I say kind of, I mean at all. Suppose we could tear down the playground. Just surprises me that some of that stuff we haven't checked before, because we've been around here for quite a while. I mean, obviously. Guess we got the water thing over here. There's probably a bunch of metal that's easily accessible over here. If we checked this car, wow, we haven't even been in here. Didn't we get a quest to... Oh no, there was a potential quest to clear this place. And I was like, no. Hi. I saw you up here. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. Not with the amount of time we have left and the challenges we're currently facing. I think the most worried I am right now, the thing I'm most worried about, rather, is probably going to be metal and ammunition. Because we need a ton of metal at this point. There's just no two ways about it. We'll take the concrete mix. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it just yet. Oh, you ran out of fuel. It's cool. Turn that back on. I mean, I don't even know. Like, sure, just we need a little extra metal in there, but I think the answer at this point really probably is just loading it full of iron. I don't think we're going to be able to get around that. Here, let's take our bars. Or not. Let's see, you have a bunch of cement in there. Do we have any stones we can sacrifice? Not many. I'm not even really all that concerned about getting that burning. I mean, you know what? I'm going to turn that off. I'm not going to worry about that. I have seen enough now to realize that it's just not worth it to make cement. I don't think it is. Let's load you up with a bunch of metal, and we'll just let that go. I think there's enough cement lying around on the map that we can just harvest that way. I really don't see the point right now of crafting it at the cost of 12 stones, which I realize it's not exactly 12 stones. At least I don't think it is the way it's going in, but still, I just don't think it's worth it. There's a bunch of metal right here, too, with this tower, but I've kind of used it, so... yeah, you know. It's quite the base, though, I gotta admit. I'm pretty pleased with it. Can I I can make that jump, right? In the grand scheme of all of the silly ideas I have, this one's ranking up there, I think. And it's pretty darn silly. I enjoy that. We're going to upgrade a few of these blocks here. Guessing those are not going to go to reinforced concrete. And sure, we'll just go ahead and do the whole row here. That's about a fifth of what we can upgrade. That does concern me a touch. And I think we're going to need to upgrade some of these. This is just my suspicion at this point, but I suspect this is going to end up being a heavily focused area for the zombs. Good chunks of experience for doing this building stuff. Who knew? I'll take it. I'm not going to argue with that. Sham and tuna, sure. Let's just go ahead and eat. I was going to say save the sham because I can make some sandwiches or something later, but that's fine. Marksman's rifle. I don't really want to get rid of... You alright? You made a funny noise. You were just kind of sitting there and you're making a funny noise. I think you're alright. Anyway. Ah, man. We got a bunch of forged iron, so let's just get back to upgrading the things we need to upgrade. At least I can kind of get out of here on multiple sides now. That's handy. So upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. And then some of these guys are looking a little banged up. Okay, that's looking better. And we're going to need some more wooden spikes, I do believe. So we'll get started on crafting those in just a moment. Hi, Cat. How you doing? I didn't make those favoritos, did I? That's kind of annoying. Favorite. Let's make another... Ooh, we don't have a lot of wood. Well, let's not make many of them then. I guess I know what I need to do. I need to go gather more resources. So I think at this point, I need more metal. I need more wood. Are those guys 900s? Or are they 1200s? Hi, that's the microphone. I don't think that's coming through, but just kind of saying here. Now you're chewing on my wire there, my cable. You're only a 900. Well, that's a shame because I've already started chopping on you. Ah, goodness. I got to go collect a bunch of junk, and we basically have about a day to figure the rest of this out. So I think that's where we need to leave it for right now. Catch you in the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.